So how much money have I made selling cards on COMC? So I've been selling cards on COMC since about 2017, so it's about 7 years or so now, and I've had pretty good luck on it over the years. So if we take a look on the side here, let me scroll up a little bit. You'll see right away, so over all these years of selling cards, I have made right under $3,200. So a good amount of money. You can see some of the stats here on the side. Currently I have 131 items in my inventory. This is suggested retail price, so COMC puts what they think the card should sell for here, and usually it's a little bit higher than what it really will sell for. This is what I'm asking for on my cards that are in the inventory right now. And I have 103 for sale, and so that means I have 28 cards in my inventory that I have bought for myself. And yeah, you can see items not for sale. Those are 28 cards I've bought that I need to ship to myself. So let's dig into this number here of $3,200. Over on the left side of the screen here, you'll see seller stats, and we'll take a look here at that in a second. And what's really awesome about COMC is it has a complete history of every card I've ever sold on here. So I can go back and look through the years at the cards, what cards I actually sold. Some I have a little bit of regret on now that maybe I should have kept. You know, when you're selling things at the moment, you never know with cards especially. So let's just take a quick look here. So I'm gonna go ahead and click on seller stats. And so you can see here, you can break down your selling by promotion, batch, year, month, donations by year, purchase. So right now we'll just take a look at sales by year because that's kind of the coolest part. So you can see here, like I said at the beginning of the video, I started selling cards in 2017. That year, I sold 238 cards, made $607.28. The next year, 2018, was my best year. Sold 524 cards and made right over $800. And then for the next few years after that, I was kind of in the same between $400 or $500. And then these last couple of years, it's dipped to about around $150, $200 range. So my daughter was born in 2022, so that kind of explains that a little bit. So yeah, and what's cool about COMC, probably the coolest thing I think, is I have literally all the money I've made selling cards on the platform I have used to buy the cards I really wanted on the platform. So I'm selling off cards for the most part that I have no interest in, and most of the cards I sell are in between I would say to $1 to $5 range for the most part. Now some cards will sell for less, just because cards kind of depreciate over time depending on how that person is doing. But for the most part, a lot of the cards, we'll just say sell between 50 cents and $3, sometimes a little bit above. So, and I'm able to take that money and then go ahead and purchase cards that I really want. So it has been awesome. I've probably of that $3,200, about 95% of it has been put all back into the platform. So I've cashed out very little of any of that money. So last thing I want to go over is just kind of some of the sales history that we have here in COMC. So you can see in 2018 was my biggest year of selling with $801 in sales. But honestly, one of the cards I sold that year was a Shohei Ohtani card that sold for about $70. So a big chunk of that money just came from that one card. So let's go ahead and take a look. And that was back when Shohei Ohtani, the hype train for Shohei Ohtani had just started. And like I said earlier in the video, most of my sales kind of in that $1 to $5 range. For the most part, nothing real huge. I can see here Andrew Luck card from 2014 for $3. Carl Anthony Towns rookie for $4 I sold. So you can see, yeah, everything's kind of pretty much in that range. Now, every once in a while, I just pretty much had to give a card away because it just wasn't selling. But, that's okay too. So, but I do want to show you that one Shohei Ohtani sale I did have before we finish up here. And like I said, what's so cool is like, you can see the sales history of all your cards. You're not limited to like just 90 days, which is, I think, pretty cool. So, and kind of right down here in the middle, there we go. So here is the Shohei Ohtani card. It was one of those Donruss cards. There's no logo on his jersey at all. It was back when he was playing over in Japan, I believe. So you can see Panini Donruss Dominators Gold. And if you take a little bit closer look at the card, here's the card I sold, and it was number 86 out of 99. I have no idea what this card would sell for now. Probably maybe about the same. It's kind of gone up and down in price over the years. But yeah, you can see here the sales price was $71.76, and it sold on eBay. So one of the cool things is the cards you list on COMC also get listed on eBay. So your sales not only come from COMC, but they come from eBay as well. And one last tip is you can set up for offers to be made. Now, a lot of people on COMC don't have that. I do have offers set because I feel like whatever someone is willing to offer me for my card is probably what it's really worth. But anyways, if you have questions about COMC, leave them down in the comments, and I'll try making some more videos about COMC. Like I said, I've been selling for quite a few years now, and I don't send in hundreds of cards at a time. Usually when I send in my cards, I send in like bulks of 30 or 40 cards at a time, and I can go over that more and more details if people are interested. So yeah, so this is how much money I have made selling cards on COMC.